Cohen right now, Ben and Jerry's fame. Of course, he's a big Bernie Sanders backer. Big crowd here. He's joining us via Skype. Ben, last time I had you on, you just said that the armies would show out, the passionate supporters would show up. Indeed, they did in Iowa. They seem to be right now in throngs here in this fine state where he's seen as all but a third senator. Now the pressure's on him to win big. What do you think of that?
Bernie's on fire. The reality, as you can see, for both the Republicans and the Democrats, is that people have had it with politics as usual. And he's connecting, especially with younger voters who are attracted to his authenticity and the fact that he's not bought and paid for by the major corporations and the billionaires.
You know, Ben, as we discussed last time, he's very consistent. I've talked him back to his days when he was mayor of Burlington, Vermont. And there's no mistaking the fact that he genuinely believes in what he says. He's not like a weather vane. He's been saying this kind of stuff. But even some of his most ardent supporters worry that if he became president, he acted on some of these alarmingly high taxes, that we'd be all government all the time and we'd go broke. What do you say?
I think it's really important to understand that the way his initiatives are financed are by closing tax loopholes on corporations, such as when they offshore their taxes, by increasing taxes on the 0.3 richest estates, 0.3
So the
richest
0.3 richest estates would be $1 million and up, you're saying, right? $1 million and up, you'd
I know. I think it's $3.5 million and up.
Okay, so that would pay for a lot of this. But even the senator has said, as you know, Ben, that he wouldn't be able to get all the money doing that from them. So he's moved it down the food chain to a middle-class tax hike that he says would be very well received because the middle class would get a lot more goodies out of it than they're paying in. Do you agree with that?
Well, this is about the funding for universal health care
right.
to bring us up to the same level as every other advanced democracy. And the net expense to the average middle-class person would be less.
But Ben, you just mentioned now that would bring us up to other democracies. They're all hurting. They're all hiccuping money right now. They're all in a world of hurt because they made these grand government promises. And now in the case of Greece and Italy, France is staggering, Spain is staggering. The money isn't there. The money isn't there.
Well, I don't, like I say, if you look at the total cost of his plan, which is nothing more than Medicare, a program that's been tried and true, it's less than we're currently paying now through the private insurance industry.
Do you think his programs would make sense, Ben, and that they would find a way to pay for it? This wouldn't be the socialist nightmare that some, even in the Democratic Party, have cast it to be.
Yeah, I think that's correct. I mean, the amazing thing about Bernie is that he's actually a fiscally conservative guy. I mean, he's got a funding mechanism for all the initiatives he's talking about.
All right, Ben, thank you very much. Who knows, it could be a big night for your candidate. You, too, have been very consistent in your support of him and those causes. And you make great ice cream. There's no denying that.
Well, right. Thanks a lot. I hope you get a taste of Bernie's yearning.
All right. You know, I actually did. Very good. I know the theme behind that, but it was actually very tasty. Ben, thank you very, very much. Ben Cohen. We have